Okay, this is Chevy Express. This is gonna suck. Part two, because it still sucks. But anyway, I was working on the spark plugs and trying to figure out how to get cylinder number 5 out of there. I mean, you can see it. You can just catch a glimpse of it up in there. And so what was happening is the spark plug boot, this guy right here, this is what's left of it, was of course seized onto the spark plug. And you got to pull it straight off, to get it out of there. And there's hardly any room. And this thing, there's, and I'll show you inside real quick. There's so little room to do it. Oh, and this makes the job, this is an essential part of the job as well. If you find yourself an old sofa cushion or something to put in here, stack of towels, anything, this will make your life much easier. Also, highly recommended, take both seats out. You can get away with just doing the passenger seat. I just, take them both out. That way you got plenty of room for all your stuff. But anyway, getting back to this. Okay, so here you are. You're in here. Okay, so here's cylinder number 7. That one was also seized, but you've got a little bit more room to pull on it to actually get it out of there. I completely destroyed it, removing it. Plan on buying a set of plug wires if you're going to do this job, because you're probably going to destroy a couple of them. But anyway, so this is the one that was in here. I mean, there's no room, hardly any. I mean, so the only way you can do it is to pull it out, through the wheel well. Okay, fine, not a problem. But you got to figure out how you're going to get a hold of it. And I found this trick that seemed to work. And you can see what I did here. Well, let's see if you can see it. Get you out into the light here. Zip tie. Wrapped around it so that I caught at least one of those ears on there. Around that zip tie, I looped another one. This is getting a little complex here, but you can see what's going on. One zip tie, looped into another one, and through that second one, I just did that to give me some room. Probably wouldn't be absolutely necessary, but just to get some room in there. And then through that second zip tie, I just looped a piece of rope, ran the rope through that zip tie, ran it right out through here, and just pulled it right out through the whole business, right out through the wheel well. And, and it did come out. Now, of course, you do that, you're left with the connector here still seized onto the spark plug. Fortunately, with this one, you can see there's still some wire still hanging off of it. Grabbed onto it with a pair of needle nose pliers, reached in there. You can just get in there, get a good grip on it with the needle nose. I mean, these are pretty much closed all the way in order to get the grip, and wait a little bit, and it came out. And then, of course, I was able to get the spark plug out. I actually didn't have to do it through here. I'm going to have to do the front two, probably out through the wheel well here. I'll have to do those two out through here. That one I was able to thread it in, get the old one out and get the new one threaded in from inside the cab. I used just a standard Craftsman ratchet with the deep 5/8, I think. Yeah, whatever size fits the spark plug. You can get in here from the top. You can get in here to tighten it. You can do it. So the only two I'm thinking, obviously, I'm going to have to do from out those two right there. But anyway, if you're trying to figure out a way to get that seized up spark plug boot off of that number 5 cylinder, it might work for the number 7 one too. But I've been able to use channel locks and just wrestle it off. But if you're looking for a way to do it, there you go. There's your picture. See what you do? Just wrap that zip tie around there. Nice and tight. Nice and tight around that boot with another one captive in it. And then through that zip tie, you just loop that piece of rope and pull. And it'll come out of there. And then you got to use the vice grips to get the other piece out. So anyway, I hope that helps. It helped me. So I hope it helps somebody else. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.